What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking out another video presented to you by Headlines Barbershop. We're located in Tampa. Come check us out if you're in the area. And this is just a quick video about freestyle designs, and they're done by me, Bossio Cuts. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. And you know, what I'm gonna be showing you here is just a few tips. Nothing, you know, the design I'm doing isn't anything spectacular. It's not gonna win any awards or anything like that, but it is a quick, easy way to do some designs and earn some extra cash by doing it. A lot of people will ask me, you know, how do I start designs? And it's real simple. I mean, you just start off with some lines. You know, you start off with some zigzag lines. You could do some, you know, some swirls, some curved lines, some wavy lines. And what I'll generally do is, you know, I'll start to kind of follow those lines. You can see right here. One of the big things that I like to tell people is, don't be afraid to make those lines that you cut in with the clipper, with the trimmer, thicker. You know, I feel like that really makes the shapes stand out because of the contrast, because of the lighter skin and the darker hair. It'll really start to pop, and that's especially true when you're dealing with lighter hair. You want those lines to be thick, because especially with blonde hair, it will only stand out if you're doing thicker lines. And yeah, I mean, you'll see that I do these kind of like triangular swirl type things, and those are a really easy way to take up space but still give a nice look. These lines are not going to be perfectly straight, perfectly shaped. I will go back towards the end of the video. You'll see I'll go back with the razor and I'll make these lines straighter and you know, nicer looking. Yeah, so my daughter, she's loud, very aggressive, 1 year old. But yeah, I mean, with designs, it's not something you're gonna want to, you know, make the majority of your money on. Designs are a great way to showcase your skills, kind of get people. It kind of builds rapport with people, and the reason why I say that is because generally people who are not barbers, they tend to think if you could do a nice design, you're probably going to be good at fading, you know, at fading or cutting hair in general. And not to say that that's true, because we all know, you know, there are barbers who can do designs but can't do a fade to save their life. But for some reason, people who don't know much about barbering, they tend to think that if you can do designs, you're highly skilled. So it kind of builds rapport with people, and they'll try you out on the just by seeing pictures of your designs. Not only that, but it's a way to catch people's attention. You know, you do a nice design, people will ask who cut your hair. You know, and I've earned some clientele just by doing a baseball player for his game. I put the logo of his team on his head, and before you know it, a bunch of kids are coming to me, you know, 2 weeks after that. You know, so that's one thing I like about designs. But I would rather, you know, do regular haircuts, because, you know, you can knock out 2.5, 3 haircuts in an hour. You know, if you're charging $20 a haircut, that's $60 an hour, or, you know, $50 an hour. You do one design, you know, for something like this, I might charge $30, but in that, it's gonna take me just as long to do this one haircut as it's gonna take me to do 2 or 3. You know. I'm sorry about the camera work, guys. I don't have a camera guy. Working on it though. But you'll see the more videos I put out, it'll be, you know, higher quality, more information. You know, the more people comment and ask questions, you know, I'll make sure that I get better in time, and I'll definitely go over topics and talk about things we conversate on in the comment area. But you can see in the back, in the beginning it's kind of hard to get creative. You kind of just want to start the thing off. But once you get towards the back and you got a lot of space, you can really start being creative. And it's cool to don't make all the shapes the same size, Make some lines thinner, some lines thicker. You can make a shape on one side thin and then make it gradually get thicker. It really shows an effect that gives it that graffiti type look, and it makes the design pop. When you have them all the same size lines, everything linear, everything perfect, it tends to look doesn't look unique at all. It doesn't pop. You want exaggerated lines, exaggerated shapes, swirls that are not perfect, more oval or squared than circular, Gives it a cooler look. And I would say the best number on the sides to do a design is probably like a 1 or a 1.5. A 2 tends to be a little too thick or too long, and then anything lower than a 1 is a little too light. It really won't pop the same way. Using the corners of the blade to cut these lines in. A lot of people will hold the trimmer like a pencil and kind of draw it in. Everything's done with the corners of the blade, unless you're doing those longer lines. But corners of the blade, tap. Don't commit too much by digging in. You want to tap these lines in, especially when you get to like making sharp corners. When you get to a corner, you want to make that thing sharp. That gives you that aggressive, that kind of sharp look. But yeah, use the corner. The more repetition, the more you practice on this, it's going to get easier. You'll get faster at it. This client right here, he comes every week and gets a new design. So after you get done with this is what I like to call your foundation. Now you're going to start doing some blending techniques. What I found is to really give it some extra, pop, blend around it in dark areas, fade it, do a little like blending technique. It almost looks almost like a shadow effect, It gives it a really cool look when you blend around it in dark spots. You see right here, starting to blend it a little bit. And I'll pick and choose different spots to fade, but it'll give it a nice little extra look. And something quick that gives it that extra. Now I'm gonna finish the lines with the razor. I just spray it with water. I don't use a whole bunch of shape gel to do all that. Half my bottle will be gone. I do that. Cleaning it up with the razor, and then in the back I'll start to kind of fade that out as well. But you'll see with the razor, the lines are starting to get straighter, cleaner. It really starts to take on a really nice look. watch the video a few times, you can kind of see how I'm doing everything. But it's really easy, man. It's really simple once you start to understand what I'm doing. And if doing designs is not something that's in your arsenal right now, these are really easy. This is a really easy basic design that can put designs in your arsenal, where people are willing to pay $30 for this design. You know, I know people who charge more for the same designs. You know, I know some people will charge $5 for each side on top of the haircut. So if your haircut's $15 or 16 or 20, charge another 15 on top. I just did out of spur of moment. This client right here, he's been coming to me for the past 3 years, I'd say. Every week. And I have him set on a recurring appointment. So, you know, if you guys don't do appointments, I truly think you're doing yourself an injustice, man. There's no better feeling than looking at your schedule for the week and knowing what you're gonna make, you know. What I use is Gem Book, and all my clients they book their appointments on there, and we have it linked up as a third party to an app, so people download the app and they set their appointments on there. So I know what I'm gonna make for the week, and for clients who come often, I just schedule a recurring appointment with them. I could set it up for every week for a weekly appointment at the same time. I can set it up for bi-weekly or monthly, but I know that they're gonna come every single. You know, if I set them up for a recurring appointment, that's money that I know I'm gonna make every single week, unless they cancel. This guy in particular is every Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. If you guys are interested in that, you know, I could set up I could make a video for how my app works and show you guys what my schedule looks like and how I could really put your scheduling and your business in automation for you. All you gotta do is show up to the barbershop and cut. You know, you pretty much have a virtual assistant at your hand that's scheduling everything for you. Pretty cool. The world of difference that the razor does to the haircut, to the designs. Guys, if you're skipping out on the razor, I'm telling you right now, you're really missing out on a way to separate yourself from the competition. And not saying that there is competition. Of course, there's no competition. I mean, there's plenty of customers out there. But what I'm saying is you could really lock somebody in. Somebody that sits in your chair by using the razor on every haircut. You know, I know that in certain parts of Florida, for example, not every barbershop, not every area really uses the razor on haircuts. A lot of them don't. And no matter the nationality, no matter the race, the razor is a game changer. Even if you're cutting hair at home, using the razor, can change the look of a haircut from being a home haircut to being a professional haircut. So there's people who cut their own hair at home, people who cut hair at home that can really do a really professional job. Only thing they're missing is that razor. Obviously, you wet the hair, you wet the skin. You pull the skin when you're using the razor. Do nice short strokes. And use the corner of the blade. When you get to really small spots where you gotta get a detailed, sharp look. You could also use the back end of the corner. You could use the front end of the corner. And right here, I didn't record. My camera ran out of battery, but I faded out the beard and I balded that out and I blended the beard in. So I didn't leave it blunt like that. But thanks for watching, man. If you like what you saw, leave a comment, subscribe. Give me some criticism. I don't mind it. I don't mind criticism at all. I actually look forward to it. I wanna make sure my videos get better with every video that I record. Thanks for watching.